Hi guys! Today is International Museum Day.
And you know, China has a history of over 5,000 years, so you know there are many great museums in China.
Where we're holding?
Something that represents the Tang Dynasty.
Right? It shows the elaborate facial makeup from Tang Dynasty with accentuated dimples and then a cherry-like small mouth and something painted or pasted on your forehead.
And mustaches for the men.
Actually, these are just one of the creative products we're going to be unboxing today. And so we can start with the first box.
What people know about Xi'an is the Terracotta Warriors.
Okay, going. Famous city, actually, it was the imperial capital for over 10 dynasties. I think that's the miniature of the Daming Palace.
I'm sure it is a miniature, and actually it's in a beautiful globe, and you see the sparkles.
So the next box is from one of my favorite cities in China, the city of Wuhan.
You know, it's one of my favorite cities too. It's much different than I thought it would be. Beautiful, clean.
It's the top on my noodle list.
Oh, really?
Hot, dry noodles. My favorite, definitely.
Actually, I do recognize those. In Wuhan, there is a place where you can watch people actually playing them, but it's something that goes back 2,400 years.
It's Xinhua Chime Bells. I think it's believed to be the largest bell set that have been excavated in China. And the piano was actually invented in the 18th century.
These chimes played music 2,000 years before the piano.
It's a percussion ancient instrument.
I can see something that I think everybody knows, which is the Panda.
Right, and this is?
Looks to me like hot pot. And that would be in Chengdu, Sichuan. What people actually love to do in Chengdu is sit around with their friends and their family and have tea. And that's why there's tea on the nose of that rhino. They discovered the stone-carved rhino.
Right, that's the actual relic crafted over 2,000 years ago in Qin Dynasty, and it's the celestial animal to pray for safety and flood control. And we've got another cool thing from that box. Look at the pattern. In the middle, it represents the sun, and then have the 12 rays of the light.
And you can see flying, there are birds.
So the 12 rays representing the 12
months.
And then the 4 birds representing
the 4 seasons. I recognize this. This is the broken bridge.
Then this is actually something related to an ancient site that represented or showed testimony to the existence of at least 5,000 years of Chinese civilization. It's from Liangzhu Museum. It's called Cong, actually, here, you know, with a straight tube. So it symbolizes class and power. Normally, jade is from the upper class. Archaeologists observed that 5 lines can be engraved in a 1 millimeter wide pattern on Cong. The province of Jiangsu is actually nourished by water. Right, and it actually shows the actual relic. It's the bronze kettle-shaped lamp. You know, it was from Han Dynasty. It's over 1,800 years ago.
It's very cool because there are 3 parts and they're easy to clean. But the most important thing I think would be that the smoke does not just go into the air. The smoke goes back into the belly of the cattle, into the water, and it's dissolved.
So this thing is?
That would be in the Nanjing Museum.
Great, it's one of the biggest museums in China, so you guys should check that out. Okay, our next box is from a Mianzhu New Year Paintings Museum. Mianzhu is very famous for Chinese New Year paintings. Let's go with this first.
Okay, and it is quite beautiful. That the New Year paintings that they make there are hand painted, and they're local people, so the local artists paint them, and they're very bright colors.
That's what you put on your table, right? This is shows the New Year painting. This beautiful lady from ancient China.
Just one long, beautiful local painting, and very special.
Our last big box is from the city of Panzhihua. Well, as we said, the museum is called Yan Museum. You know, yan actually in Chinese meaning the ink stone.
Inkstone is used to make the ink, contain the ink, and it is an oil-based ink, which means it's going to last for a long time.
You know, it's part of the Chinese calligraphy process.
Because this is kind of shallow in this part.
Right.
But that's where the ink is mixed and used. Well, it's really beautiful. Some great things from a museum. Well, I think the best way to celebrate International Museum Day is show you some things from some great museums in China.
And especially those cultural creative products from those very, very nice museums.
You know, I just love to see a part of history that still exists, and if you must come to China and see some of these things for yourself in these museums.
Yes,